everybody, it's Rose. I have been gone for so long, but I'm finally back, and I was hoping to do like a complete Free Yourself Friday video with my little backdrop and all of that, but something hit me while I was on the way to the bank this morning. I wanted to share with you guys. So first, let me tell you, I missed y'all so much. I hope things have been going well. I have really been so busy, and I tend to disconnect when I'm really busy because sometimes I get overwhelmed, and my busy is just really intensely busy. And so I'm asking God to help me, to try not to disconnect so much from friends and family and things. But it's been a good busy. I started a business. I have helped two authors become published. I'm really proud of that. I'm rocking my Grace by Faith shirt right now. My aunt made it for me. She's extremely talented. Thanks, Annette. Love you. So it's Friday, and I hope you guys have really been enjoying your freer Fridays. It's Friday. So I wanted to talk today about unforgiveness and how we can free ourselves from that, right? And I was just thinking about this lady I work with. I love her so much. It's just this unforgiveness of self, and then how that tends to move itself and lend itself into other relationships. So I was trying to find a way to tell her without sounding so churchy, right? Because sometimes you can be really churchy. So I was trying to find a way to tell her about unforgiveness and how to free herself from that, like practical steps you can take. And we sometimes we need forgiveness from other people, and we don't understand why they can't give it to us. It's like, all I needed was closure, bro. How do you call yourself a Christian? How do you call somebody how do you say you serve God, but you can't forgive your brother or sister or a stranger? Because let you cut somebody off in traffic, man, you call every name under the sun. So I was telling her that the first step is to realize, first, if you never get forgiveness from someone else, that's okay. You have to forgive yourself. And the reason why it's so difficult for us to forgive ourselves is because we're not capable of doing that, right? So until someone tells you, like, you need to forgive yourself, you're not capable of doing that. And so they're really setting you up for failure. And so what I wanted to try to get her to see is you have to forgive yourself by allowing yourself to be forgiven through God's grace. And that's really what it boils down to. While we were enemies with Jesus, he died for us, right? And so that's what forgiveness is. It's saying, you think that you're my enemy, but I call you my friend. And so once you accept that grace and that forgiveness from God, then you can forgive yourself. And you can know that it's in my very nature to fail, but because of Christ, I've been forgiven. Because of him and his sacrifice, him calling me my friend when I was an enemy to him, that I'm forgiven. And so then you can apply that to everything in your life. You can apply it to yourself. You can apply it with your friendships, right? Whatever reason, my coworker believes to be my enemy, but no, I call them my friend. So you can release forgiveness to other people by practicing the same thing that Jesus Christ himself did. And so, in a nutshell, forgive yourself. Don't harbor around unforgiveness of some past mistakes. Forgive others because God has forgiven you. And it's so important because in the Bible, the disciples were like, they had studied rabbinical, like the rabbi law, Hebrew law. And they were asking Jesus Christ, if our brother sins against us, what about 70 times 7? And they really thought that was really generous, right? Because their law said 7 times. And so here I am. No, I think the law said 3 times. And here I am. I'm going to go above and beyond that, right? I'm going to give you 7 times. And Jesus corrected them and said, no, 70 times 7. Meaning constantly be reminding yourself that the same thing you need from others, you need to be giving. So we need closure, right? We need forgiveness. We thrive on that. First things first, get it from Jesus Christ. You were an enemy to him. He's a righteous God, and he still laid down his life and called you a friend, even when you were sick and sinking in your sin. And so if someone can call you a friend, even when you are just gun-ho to be their enemy, you can do that for someone else. Be a friend to them, even when they're an enemy to you. Forgive. Free yourself from unforgiveness. Don't beat yourself up over life's mistakes or choices. Be free. Like, being free is a choice. And I encourage you to choose it every single day, not just on Fridays, right? So, okay, all things are going good over here. I hope things are going well. Drop in the comments, like, what you got going on. I have so much stuff going on. Like, I literally have so much stuff going on. But I want to see what's going on with you guys. Anything that you're struggling with, please visit my Grace by Faith website. I have a prayer request where you can submit prayer requests to me. You can always submit prayer requests via Grace by Faith Network at gmail.com. I'm here, I'm working, I'm busy, I'm serving, I'm preaching, I'm teaching. I'm living, man, and I'm trying my best to live free, and I hope you do too. Okay, be free today. God loves you, and I love you.